The Lamy Safari is a pretty standard sized pen. It has sort of an interesting shape to it though, so let's go and get started. We can see the cap has this very unique sort of clip, and it's overall pretty average size, and it kind of has like a rounded off shape. The pen is easily posted, and it posts pretty deep. And actually, I prefer not to post it, but if that's what you're into, you can. As you can see, it posts relatively deep. And if you look at the grip section, it has that known for triangular grip. Now, you're either going to like this or you're going to hate it. Personally, I don't mind it that much, but I would prefer it wasn't there. The pin unscrews and it reveals a converter type filling system, and holds a pretty average amount of ink, but I mean, it's nothing to really write home about. The overall plastic of the pin is a little lightweight, so if you like lighter pens, you're going to love this. Alright, now let's move on to the writing sample for the pen. So this specific Safari comes in a steel broad nib, and it's relatively smooth, but it's not exactly anything to write home about. It's pretty much like every other steel broad. The wetness isn't exactly where I'd want it to be. It's sort of dry, but it's nothing to complain about. The ink I'm writing with is Diamine Autumn Oak. I thought the shading would really bring out the broad pen. As you can see, no skips, no hard starts, nothing really at all. I mean, it's not a great nib, but there's really nothing wrong with it at all. I quite enjoy it. And if I were to go again, this is definitely the route I would go. I would probably get another broad. Overall, it's a stiff nib, but I enjoy it. It's really one that you should probably check out. So the Lamy Safari seems as though it's one of the perfect pens you can get if you're new into the fountain pen game. And there's a few other pens that are in the market as well, such as the Pilot Metropolitan. Now, I really like the Safari, and I didn't get it as my first fountain pen. I got the Metropolitan, and if I were to do things over again, I would probably get the Metropolitan again. It seems just more of a better way to go for a first fountain pen. It's more inexpensive, it comes with a converter, and overall I think it just looks better. That isn't to say that Lamy Safari isn't a good pen though. If you want to spend a little bit more extra money, you like how it looks, you don't think triangular grip's going to bother you, go ahead and get the Safari. And even though I'm more well versed in fountain pens now, and I'm not exactly a beginner, I still appreciate the Safari. It's definitely a route that you should go down and look at if you really like it. But beware, it is sort of a different looking pen. It can be kind of cumbersome sometimes, and also that triangular grip can get in people's ways. If all of that doesn't bother you, I would definitely suggest going to your local retailer or looking online and picking up a Lamy Safari.